Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the StoneBlock mod pack. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Today's episode 11 and I've got a pretty awesome episode planned for you. I was thinking about mob spawners the other day, so my question of the day for you today is, what's your favorite type of mob spawner to make? Do you like it where it automatically kills themselves? Do you like to do it? Do you like to set it up to where it only kills certain mobs? What's your favorite? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn those notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So today's game plan or goal to get started with is to set up automation for the sieves. This is going to be sort of our early to mid-game way to get ores and everything like that. Psycho jetpack. Oh my goodness, dude. Anyway, so the game plan is going to be to have them in a hole down here. You remember how okay. That is not working for me. Let me find the controls for hover mode. Hover mode is L. I just hit a button, L. So it didn't change. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. So you remember how bad these things were exploding, right? So I was thinking if we were to put them in a hole down pretty far, at least I would say 3 blocks down. Something like 3 blocks down, 5 by 5, something like this right here. We could control how they work, right? And that for us means that it's going to be easy to control them and make our progress. So what I think I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to have an ender chest that sets up gravel. So this system right here is going to run into an ender chest, which will then feed into this. When the gravel flows into here, it'll sieve down to there, probably a little bit further down. And then once that's done, it's going to be picked up by one of four magnets, and then it'll be going in the down below there. Now when it goes down below, it's going to go into crafters, and we are going to use probably the tier 2 crafters, maybe. Yeah, I mean that's pretty easy. Tier 3 does 8 recipes, 4, let's say 4 tier 2 crafters, because the way that these are sieving, not only are we getting a lot of other stuff, but we want to make sure that everything is nice and separated. So once that's done, we'll separate it even more from that. Some stuff will go and be put into these barrels. Some stuff will be put into a smeltery, and I've actually been considering making another smeltery as well, and to separate all of the ores that are combining ores to make alloys. I think if we do that, that might work pretty well. So I've got pretty big plans here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and when I come back, I'll show you some of the progress I've got done. All right, guys, I have been on a crafting frenzy. I have made so much stuff. So here's my list of everything that I made. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get some things into place here. So we're going to need our hoppers in these corners. That's why I have them marked. Okay, so let's move those. And then from there, we need to set the output of these to down. So these are what's going to catch everything that comes from the sieve, obviously. There we go. So once we have those, we should be able to use the conduit that I crafted. I crafted a bunch of conduit. I was sick of not having it. I love my conduit so much, and so these are going to come down from there. Those will always set to be always active. So just go ahead and do that now. There we go. And the reason why I'm putting these in here so soon is because now we are going to put these in here, and they sit right where that's at. There we go. Oh, that's not where I want that. Okay. See if we can do this again. There we go. Now let me remove this. Hey, don't steal my torch, you jerks. They stole my torches. That's not very nice, I don't think. You mean-faced people? No, I'm joking. Man, guys, life has been good lately. And you ever have things going your way so much that you're just afraid something's gonna go wrong? I've been having anxiety over this. Like, life has always been pretty hard, right? Like, you know, poverty, it's okay though. That's things happen. Not worried about it. The thing is though, is that like things have been looking up and I'm so scared that it's gonna like go bad. So anyways, so now we have our sieves in place, which are very, very laggy. We want the mechanical user to run through all of that. Now, once these collect, these are going to need to go down into the crafters. And that's the one thing that I forgot to make. Poop on a stick. All right, we're going to go make some crafters real fast. Hopefully I have enough stuff to make them. And that was the one thing that I needed to remember to craft, and I forgot about it. So crafters, these seem pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're missing pretty much everything. Solid, make like 9 of those. Okay, so we've got those. Recipe. Okay, so we have a bunch of that. I think this will be pretty straightforward. Make a bunch of those. Okay, so 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Machine frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the base crafter. Oh wow, that's so easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need more crafting tables. You know, I thought that I would have had enough. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of the tier 2 crafters. You know, another thing that I forgot was the power conduit. Wow, I just absolutely fail. You know what? I may not need it. I think we can maybe set this up into a way it'll be okay. So we're gonna have the conduit come down and feed into here. And we'll probably have to use some sort of filter to fix that, right? So let's go ahead and just work on one side here. Grab that. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to have... I forgot cobblestone generators too. Didn't even think about that. All right, it'll be fine. So let's see. Let's put our superheated element in the ground here. Put our crucible there. And then we'll put the cobblestone generator on top right there. And then put a conduit for that to go into there. Insert. So there's a few things I still need to make, which will be fine. There we go. Ooh. That doesn't really work out the way I wanted it to, does it? I suppose we could just go extra. Put it right there. And then from there, just do that. I mean, that's pretty extra. But I like being extra. Like that. And then we'll do it on both sides just because. There we go. So I think that's probably how we're going to do this setup. Oh, that's not right. Insert, remove that. Okay, so that'll power that. We have the recipes over here. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to use a filter in here, because I don't think there's a way you can block items from coming in here. I mean, I guess you could. Huh. Let's set that up real fast. Let's see if we can get this to work. So for this example, we'll do lead, silver, and nickel. Because there's 3, or there was like 9 total. So I'll just do 3 in each until we get there. So for this recipe, I may actually need power. Oh, it'll let me. Okay, cool. So lead, and then let's see some of the all items and input slots are consumed. Keep 1 item in every inventory slot. I like that one because then we can use cobblestone as a filter. What's this right here? Resulting of the crafting operation goes into the output buffer. Result of the crafting operation stays in the input. Result of the crafting will go to the output buffer. I think we should just use that one. Use fast craft. And then if we do this, and then we do the same thing for these other 2 in our inventory, like this. Let me make sure. All X. So apply. Put that in the inventory. and then apply. And then from there, if we just do this, I think that'll stop anything from going in there. And if I don't know though, we're probably going to have to end up using filters anyways, because we're going to need to filter out the other items, but that could work. All right, guys, we are pretty much on the final stretch. I'll go ahead and show you what I got so far. So we've got all the machines set up. I decided to make this a bit more compact. Underneath of the crafters, we have a cable power from these energy conduits. These things aren't that bad to make. It's just the conductive iron, which is a little bit of redstone and iron in the crucible, or not in the crucible, but in the machine there. So the next part of this is to connect all of this over here, all this gravel that we're producing, into an ender chest. So first thing we got to do is restart the lava generator over here. So we're going to put our uranium block there. I may have to make another cobblestone generator too, because I apparently need about 9,400 of those. So what I'll probably do is just steal this one. Seems easy enough, at least. Okay, I think I'm actually going to scoot this back one block. Okay, and eventually I'll probably end up moving this, but for now I'm just gonna set it here. There we go. So we'll put the cobblestone generator right there. I'm stealing my conduit back because I want it. And then we will use the conduit that we made to pump cobblestone into the top of that. And then let's put the uranium block underneath it. There we go. Extract, always active, insert. Okay, so we're making cobblestone. Now we have to kind of work backwards here. Is that all the generators? Yeah. Okay, so let me fill that block in real fast. And then we'll go down. There we go. So now all we got to do is set this to extract. There we go. So now that that's making lava, we have gravel being generated again, which is good because that's what we need. Take all this real fast and move this out of the way. Okay, so next part of this step is using ender chests to get things where we need them. So let me go ahead and put some stuff in here. All right, so we need to make some ender chests. We need probably at least 2 to get started. We need 1 to put the gravel on the top, and then 1 from back here to go into the system. So, yeah, and I'm probably going to have to figure out a better way to put it in there too. But for now, this is going to have to work. So put that right there. Extract, always active. Okay, so let's make another base ender chest. Here. Oh, there it was. There it went. There it's gone. Okay, there we go. So 1 of those. All right, so that will be the final output chest, right? This is where all of this is going to go. Put that right there. And make sure I have some torches down here. There we go. So down here, we need this to be a big loop, because we want all the items coming down here to go into the proper location. So grab all that. Can I get through there? That might be a problem. Okay. Excuse me. Eventually I'll do that for all the sides here just so we can get through. There we go. That should be good enough for now. Let me grab. Where'd that torch go? Okay, so now that we have these pretty much all combined, I'm so happy that I made as much conduit as possible. There we go. So what we need to do now is we need to set the priority of this conduit. So when it's extracting, we want, or inserting, we want these to all be priority 1. There we go. And then finally, we're going to set this, and I might just do a big grid here. I know it's kind of a waste of conduit, but it's okay. There So something like that, right? So oh, I just put some fluid conduit on there. All right, so this one will be set to insert, and this is going to be priority 2. So everything that's inside of here and here will then be put into the system. So now that that's done, we need to make an ender chest setup. Ooh, gonna kill myself out here with this jetpack, man. This thing is dangerous, buddy. Okay, so next up, we need to make an ender chest setup for the gravel. So missing wool. 1, 2. And over here. Where did you go? Right there. Perfect. 1, 2. Missing a chest. Ugh. And then we'll just change the color of this with like lapis or something. First thing I see to change it is getting changed to lapis. So then we'll have the mechanical user set up there and all of the gravel being pumped into there. All right, guys, if I am not mistaken, I think we're ready to go. It's been hard to get to this point, but the only thing really left to do is to go back behind here and just set up some extra storage real fast, because we are probably not going to be able to store everything. So let's just open a few of these up real fast. Throw some conduit in here. There we go. And so now we just need to set all of these to insert. This is where we need that conduit probe, man. That thing is amazing. So insert. I've checked all the cables. I think we're ready to go. So that one wasn't even on the right one either. We should probably start upgrading our storage soon. Insert. Insert. It's just still changing it to the wrong thing. All right, insert. Everything is set up to insert now. Put this right here. Fantastic. I think we're good to go. Always active. I was trying to give it some time to let the gravel build up because we've got a little bit in there. Take all that. All right, so inside of here we put the gravel in there, and the only thing really left to do now is to extract out of here. Always active, so that fills there. Random slot. Right click, and we want to activate item on block. So if I did this correctly, it's gonna take a minute. Come on. There we go. So everything is collected. Takes a minute, but we should start seeing stuff come through the ender chest in a second. Ooh, it's putting pieces in the storage. That's a problem. All right, let's disable this real fast. Redstone active. So I wonder why it's doing that. I bet the priority for the crafting is not high enough. Yeah, because it didn't put anything in there. Wow, it really didn't. I didn't want to put anything into the system yet because I wanted to see what was going to get crafted. So, change priority to like 10 on each one of these and see if that fixes the solution or that fixes the problem. Pick this up real fast. There we go. 10. Man, I really thought that was going to work. We might have to route the system a different way. So 10. All right, so them inserting is 10. And then this one is going to be -1. There we go. Hopefully that fixes the problem. We'll have to watch the ender chest. So then always on. So to run again, let's check it now. So items should be going in there in just a second. That thing is kind of slow. Yes, we didn't see a single piece go in there. Fantastic. Yes, guys, it's working. Very exciting stuff there. I bet we ran out of gravel. Okay. Haven't seen a single diamond yet. Saw some emeralds. No diamonds, though. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty heckin' cool. All right. Get down here. I need to make a way to get down here still. So now the real question is, yeah, it's crafting. Fantastic. That's amazing. I like that. So now, obviously, we want to probably keep the exporting of the chunks and stuff all different. So I'm going to remove all the floor here. Okay. And we can use this bottom port to export out, right? So should be good there. So let's go here, here. Almost there, guys. Man, my system is actually working pretty well. I'm pretty proud of myself right now. All right, so now we need to set these to extract, always active, always active. So that should pull the bottom part out of there, or not. Oh, this needs to be set to insert. There we go. Perfect. Yes, it's working, guys. It's working. Just got to find a way to get around the base here. Don't want to vein mine everything. There we go. So this one needs to be set to always active. Always active. So now we've got tons of ore chunks going into the system. Dude, that's good stuff. All right, so let's see how fast we are collecting some things here. If I can get out of here. It's like a maze almost. Hold on. I can do it. I got faith in myself. And this jetpack is not helping. We need to get creative flight. I don't think it's gonna let me fly through there. There we go. So it's, yeah, this is probably out of gravel now. Over here. So let's go ahead and check in here. So piece. It does have a little bit of pieces in there. What we can do for this though is just take these out and throw them over here. Those will get put back into the system. And then from there, we should look at chunks. Yay, we're making stuff, guys. And then for something like diamonds, we've got 10 diamonds, emeralds, lapis. So we're definitely gaining. Right now, our bottleneck is just the gravel. All right, so I added 2 more generators into the mix here to try and get these guys to go a little bit faster. Another thing I think I'm going to do, how much iron do I have left? Ooh, I do. Okay. Let's come over to the search bar here and type in hammer. There we go. I don't know how many diamond hammers I can actually afford. I'm going to do 3. How many more diamonds do I have? 5. It would be better to have 2 in there, but if we put hammers inside of these, they'll speed it up a little bit. Yeah, you can see it's going a bit better now. These still really aren't holding power, but for the most part, we were getting gravel a little bit faster. Let's check this out. So we went from 3 to 5. It's working, though, and that's all that matters. Seems like everything is going pretty smoothly. Okay, so now let's check on chunks. Oh, yeah, we're definitely building up some inventory. It's going to take a little while to get this thing perfected. Let's look at something like emeralds. So we didn't get any more of those. Still didn't get any more of those. What about like coal? 89. All right. What about lapis? We had like 40 lapis last time. 52. Okay. Awesome. Let me check the ender chest just to make sure everything is going well. Let me check these guys. Just kind of want to see where things are going. Over here. There's where everything is going. All right. Neat. All right, so guys, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end the system here. In the video here. I hope everybody has a very, very great day. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.